Jeremy here, partsbreakers.com, 303-666-9020. Listing a 1965, I believe is what this guy is. CJ5 tub. Definitely has a couple things on it, but overall actually pretty clean and not a hard one to fix in the areas that do need to be repaired. If you'll notice, it's got a little bit more differences on it than you'll see as a standard civilian Jeep. And from my research, a little bit I know about these old ones. I'm sure there's a lot of other guys out there know a little bit more about these than I do. But I believe this is the military version of the CJ. You get this guy here and a couple things that are slightly different on them. But I'll show you those as we go. But the sides are beautiful. This corner is starting to get a little wear where that spare tire was down here. I'll lift it up to show you damage underneath. It does have a little damage underneath. Back corner, you see there. I show you these videos so you can see this. If you're here in person, you can make a good assessment of what it's going to take to fix it for you. And if we list it at the price we list them at, which is what we list them for, but if it's something that is in your ballpark on what you think is fair. This is beautiful. The cowl is great, no damage here. The windshield area that it mounts, absolutely beautiful, no rust there. This is the other spot here, this little flat built-in guy there, and then the firewall, super clean. The tunnel, I don't think I have. I might have another one out there. Those sell pretty quick. And then you got your floors, okay? So you got where the roll bar was mounted, which are these guys, and they're got a little bit of surface. A little bit of wear and cracking it's starting to happen there, so definitely would want to get these fixed up. This side is a little worse than the other side. Good news is it's all flat sheet metal, other than the raised parts that go all the way up. I do think they do, yeah, they go all the way up into here, so that might be the only trick to bevel that a little bit, but I'm sure a good body guy knows the trick there. And then the back isn't all wavy. Doesn't look like it's ever been overloaded. They get too overloaded and they start getting a little wavy like they've been that. And then you got your little trunk space here or compartment under your passenger seat. These are always kind of bad. This one's got some soft, and again, I'll show you this when we get under there. So that area on the bottom, but the actual top, the door, the hinge is all good. The passenger is actually all good, and it doesn't have maybe a little bit. I think that's just dirt. So just where the dirt didn't come out of it where we washed it just a second ago. Up through here, and then you got your driver's side floor, which is definitely going to need some work. And it's essentially this from your corners here. This looks all solid, but down on the floor itself, up to where you start getting the raised tunnel here, a little bit of crinkle in this here, probably some damage from a drive shaft breaking at one time, came up in this area, but that looks okay. But this is definitely needs a little bit of sheet metal there. Pretty solid here. Don't see anything up in this area, and up into the firewall through there. Looks good. So let me raise her up, finish my photos and videos out here. Come on. Again, my name is Jeremy, 303-666-9020. Parts Breakers, that's P-A-R-T-S, Breakers, just like the breaker, BREAKERS.com. All right, let's see here. So, torque pockets, these are what holds the tub down to the frame. This has got a little bit of rust up in this area that you couldn't see from the top. We thought that was real clean there, so it definitely has a little bit down here. And then the torque pocket itself looks pretty good here. Broken bolt there. So still, matter of fact, that actually probably come out of here. Yeah, I think it just needs to be unscrewed there. So, but it's starting to get a little weak there. Here's some of the damage on this guy. The driver's side definitely doesn't have much back here, but the top is obviously bad back here. So, and then you can kind of see the seam split there. So that's driver's side. And then your wheel wells are real clean. Obviously, that's the spot we talked about earlier on the driver's side, but all the seams are exceptionally clean. Still came out of Colorado, so it doesn't have all the salt that a lot of those Jeeps get. This is your rear torque pocket for your frame. This one here, let's see, these are a little different than the other ones. I believe that's one there, and the other one, and then you got here's all your back ones. Here's your passenger rear wheel well. That's excellent, very clean. There's the passenger roll bar area mount. The supports in the rear corners are good, nice and straight. Hanger's even good. That corner is actually pretty good. Pretty clean. Nothing, a little bit of cleanup, but not much. And then here, of course, this is your trunk compartment or your little passenger under seat compartment. So that's the floor of it. So definitely want to get some sheet metal there. That's got a little bit of a bend in it in that torque pocket, so probably had a step on it at one time. And then you got some leaching in this area here. So not the best tub I've ever had, but for the year, it's actually pretty dang clean. These are extremely hard to get tubs on these. If you get them at all, they're usually Swiss cheese. So this one definitely has some issues with it, but depending on what you have, you might be able to make 2 good ones, or you can just get a nice floor kit for this one. That's all this one needs. The sides are absolutely beautiful on it. So I'm gonna wrap this video up. 303-666-9020 will be uploaded on YouTube. This tub will be listed on our website for as long as it lasts. Tubs usually don't last that long, specifically in our winter season, which is where we are at right now. It's 1st of November almost tomorrow. Today's Halloween. So these are project season. Wintertime is usually when we sell the most tubs and frames. So, all right, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video.